All right, just wanted to make a series of videos for you on how to use Google Sites. We're doing this mainly because of the changeover for the district's new website and the fact that you'll have to replace your Expressions web pages with Google Sites pages. So I'm going to break it into about 10 5-minute little lessons so that you can start part of it and come back to it later on. So first up, we have to get you into your Google account, your Shen Schools account. So what you do is you come up here to the top and you click on this little tab. Now normally this tab will have a little Parcheesi piece that looks like this guy here. And you can say login or connect. Okay? Right now it shows me currently logged in. If I say switch person, it'll take me to a screen where I can switch between other accounts, which I don't currently have any others set up. Okay? So you'll then log in with your @shenschools.org username, and then your regular network login password, the same one you used to get on the machine that you're now sitting at school. Okay, they're synced together, and they'll always, when you change the one network one, it'll always change your Google one. If you've done that correctly, it'll say your name up here, and then you'll see this little bar here whenever you're on a Google page, in this case, the Google search engine. You'll see this little bar here with the different tools. When you click on this Rubik's Cube, Google Sites will be right here. If it doesn't appear here for you, don't panic. Sometimes the first time you come in, it doesn't. So to get to Google Sites manually, you'll type sites.google.com. And that'll take you to the same place as if you had used that Rubik's Cube and went to Google Sites. What you'll see is all of the Google Sites that you've been given access to work on or edit. You can see I have quite a long list here. Yours will probably be blank to start out with if you've never created a Google site. Important to note that you can have as many Google Sites as you want. So you can have one for your portfolio if you want. You can have one for your classroom if you want. And then you can have ones for different clubs or different organizations that you work with at Shen. When you first start out from scratch, you're going to click Create here. Now you're given essentially two choices. You're going to have to give your site a name. So we'll call this John's Super New Site. All right, and when you name your site, the address people use to access it becomes part of that name down here. So you might want to shorten this name up a little bit by taking out some of the hyphens and some of the extra characters. So this is what textually it'll be. This is what the actual whole website addresses are going to be. It will not let you choose a name that someone else at Shenendehowa has chosen, and you can't reuse these names. So once you pick a name for one of your sites, even if you delete that site, that name is taken. Okay? So we have two ways of going about this. We can choose from a Google theme where we're going to create the website all from essentially scratch, but just using their color scheme. And there are 30 or so of them here for you to choose from. Okay? The difficulty with using the Google theme is that you have to put all of the Shen information into the template, which we'll talk about in a second. If you don't, you could choose Browse Gallery, and then Shen has a BOCES created template that will have the footer information and the header information for you without you have to do anything. So if your purpose is to quickly put up a website and get it going, I would suggest you work off of the Shen template. So that's logging into Chrome, your browser, then going to the Google Sites and beginning the site creation process. Next lesson will take you a little bit through more using this template.